pimps, this is the deal. This is what we're doing today. Oh, shit! I'm just out for a ride. I went for a nice 40-mile ride to test out my new cam chain tensioner. Oh yeah, look at that baby. It's a manual. Thank you, Mark Krieger. You the man. Yeah, just leaving Skagit Powersports. Not happy with my visit to check out the Versys 300 that I like. I think it's fucking awesome. But I went and got a quote from the service department on a tune-up with coolant on my 600. They want a fucking $1,000 and they won't touch it until November, when my usual spot in Bellingham, Mount Baker Motorsports, even though they're kind of shitty, kinda sometimes, but yeah, I've had a half and half record with them. Sometimes good, sometimes shit. But they want $1,000 for coolant and a tune-up. They won't touch it until November, because this is the bread and butter season, and we don't work on old stuff until the winter. You're fucking kidding me? What a joke. So I'm gonna stick with my normal spot. I'm not gonna bother with this dealership. Get my work done. Fuck them. Now, I'm a big fan of Skagit Powersports, but you know, with how much their service manager Troy has dicked me around, how much bullshit I've had to deal with this bike that I bought there that they wouldn't even fucking think about helping me out with. I mean, you know, there is a cutting off point where I gotta cut them loose. They're not that good of a dealership. As much as the locals, I absolutely love them, I think they can fuck off. Fucking $1,000 for a goddamn tune-up. This is a Kawasaki. This is not a fucking KTM, a BMW, or a Ducati. But they want $1,000 and they won't touch it until the winter? What kind of fucking racket are they running? As much as I don't like them that much, Mount Baker Motorsports in Bellingham, they have fit me in right in the middle of the summer. They did a tune-up and coolant for $400. Where the fuck did they come up with $1,000 for an old Kawasaki? What the fuck? What the fuck? They're fucking insane! Alright, so what I'm actually doing out here today is I just wanted to go to the dealership as an excuse to ride my bike. I wanted a nice long ride to evaluate my manual cam chain tensioner that I installed on Sunday. So it's been about a week, and so I've been just kind of dialing in the tension to get it exactly to where I want it. So I'm taking the full advice of the engineer who designed and manufactures these damn things, Mark Krieger, of these manual cam chain tensioners. He's a wise man, and he knows all there is to know about cam chain tensioners. So I'm listening to every little word he has to say, and how to dial it in just right. So, you know, according to him, I gotta set it, take it out for a nice ride, get it fully warmed up so you got that thermal expansion going on, because, you know, it's gonna expand. And hop off the bike and give her a listen. And so that's what I'm doing today. I'm just out riding my bike, and I got a wrench with me so I can tune it up as I go. So far I haven't had to. You know, it's been several days worth of minor adjustments. Like after I got off work yesterday, I tightened it by a 1/6 of a turn. I'm being really OCD about it, because right now this is the best this bike's ever fucking ridden. And you know, I've had this bike for 4 years, and I've basically hated it for 4 years. But for the last week, I've actually been in love with this bike. For me, that's hard to say, because I mean, I have videos devoted to how much I hate this bike. But lately, I've been just having the best time in the world. This bike's been performing exactly how I wanted it to 4 years ago when I bought it. So there's nothing more sexy and enjoyable to me than a small dual sport. So to finally be able to live my fantasy 4 years later and not just hate every minute of riding it, It's been the time of my fucking riding career. I love it. Fucking amazing. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah! Fucking KLX! Yeah! But that Skagit Powersports shit, oh my god, that pissed me off. I don't know why. Why I would ever take my shit there ever again. I mean, I've only had my shit there once, ever. That was just for the 600 miles service. And that was only $150. Pretty good. They did a good job. And, but that Troy service manager, I don't fucking trust him. He's shady as shit. So I've brought my bike there after I crashed on top of a mountain. I twisted the forks a little bit. So I went there to get him aligned. Keep in mind, he is not a mechanic. Okay, he's just the goddamn service manager. So he inspects my bike, slams the front tire against a fucking pole, and says that's about as good as it can get it. There's not much you can really do. So I take his advice, yeah, okay. Because, you know, I don't know. I'm not a fucking mechanic. So then I'm taken to Mount Baker, and I needed new tires. So I take it to Mount Baker, and I told them of my fork alignment issue. What do? They fix it. With what? Tools! Because apparently that's a thing. But according to the service manager at Skagit Powersports, oh, that's about all you can do, man. Oh, that's it. Apparently not, you stupid fucking retard. And now you're dicking me around with a $1,000 fucking tune-up to check the fucking valves. All you're gonna do is check the valves and do an oil change. That's about it. I mean, you have a whole laundry list of things you're gonna check, but really, you're not gonna probably do it. You're probably just gonna check the valve clears and say, oh, she's running good, oh yeah. So, Skagit Powersports can kiss my fucking ass. I'm never giving them my business. Not after that bullshit. The series of bullshit that I've experienced with them, this bike, the assistance I've tried to get with them on this bike, and now this bullshit with that quote. Jesus Christ. Nope. I am done with Skagit Powersports. Now that this bike is actually running pretty good, and I haven't had any transmission trouble as of late, not so far this year, I can actually see myself keeping this bike around now. I mean, it's almost paid for. I've got 10,000 miles on it now. I just rolled it over to 10,000 miles like 2 days ago. And I'm actually like really happy with this bike right now. It's actually really nice. On that note, let's do a 10,000 mile like update kind of review of the KLX250S. Since I haven't talked about whether if I like or hate this bike in at least 2 years. Okay, so for the first 4 years, I fucking hated it! Oh, the fucking bad! But nowadays, as of the last week, I like it. It's pretty good. Stock out of the box, I'd say this bike is a piece of trash. But if you do a couple of simple aftermarket modifications like that Krieger cam chain tensioner, you have a potentially good bike. Now, other than the bullshit, handling wise, I'd say this bike's a fucking stallion! Oh my god! Like, this thing can handle the twisties like no motherfucking bike I've ever ridden, man. Like, there's no more fun I've ever had on a motorcycle than taking this thing into some corners. It's the shit! It's the fucking shit! And because of that, I'll always own a small dual sport. Now then, power-wise, people like to say, oh, it's fucking trash, it's so weak. Ugh! You have to do the big bore kit. You have to do a jet kit. Now mine is still stock, and you know what? I like it. It's not very strong, but it's strong enough. I can get it on the highway with plenty of horsepower to get me there. No problems, man. It can hold the power, it can hold the speed. I'd say it's, power-wise, it's actually fantastic. No complaints. Comfort-wise, maybe an hour into riding this bike, usually my butt is toast. Like I can feel the vibration in the foot pegs quite a bit. And after a while, my feet fall asleep, and I'm really uncomfortable on the feet. So maybe a foot peg upgrade is in order. My hands, though, very comfortable, even with the vibration, which is not an excessive amount, but it's not that bad. So, what would I give this bike out of 5 stars? I would give it an official score of a 3.5. The score would be a lot higher if I didn't have to go through 4 years of bullshit and shenanigans with Kawasaki and warranty repairs. Oh yeah, I should mention that I actually did a nice warranty repair on this motorcycle that was botched for the automatic camshaft tensioner. They fucked that up pretty good. Yeah, because with the service manager, I mean, they had it set where it's covered under warranty to replace it. I come back to pick it up, that manager got fired. They were trying to stuff me with the bill. I literally took my key and walked the fuck out and didn't pay for it. Fuck that. It was covered under warranty. They just lost the paperwork, so therefore, in their minds, I'm paying for it. No, no, no. Fuck you. That's why I don't like Mount Baker Motorsports. They fuck up in the littlest ways like that. Whether it be paperwork, minor errors like not replacing a valve cover, gasket, stuff like that. But back to the main story. This bike, I'd probably give a 5 out of 5 if it didn't have a single mechanical issue. But because of all the bullshit I've had to go through, I would only give it a 3.5. 3.5 stars! Overall, still pretty good, but not the best. I initially wanted the Honda CRF250L, and looking back, I wish I had held out and I got the Honda, because I feel like I'd probably have to deal with a lot less bullshit. Especially from the bullshit that I've had to deal with the dealerships at Bellingham and Burlington. Honestly, it's not even fucking worth it, because dealing with them and corporate Kawasaki has been absolutely fucking impossible for 4 years. So next time, I'll probably not get a Kawasaki, to be honest. I love Kawasaki, I'm a Kawasaki loyalist. Probably not next time. I'm feeling pretty done. I'm gonna step off the bike real quick. Take a nice little evaluation. She sounds pretty good. If you can hear a cam chain tick, and leave a comment. I'd say she's pretty good. I don't think I need to tune it any further. So what we got here is the Mark Krieger manual cam chain tensioner. This guy. The auto cam chain tensioner, that's the stock Kawasaki part. Pure fucking trash. Holy shit. I don't know what the deal is. I got a couple thousand miles out of the stock OEM one. Had it replaced with a warranty repair replacement back in September. And as you can see, it's already gone. I think I put maybe 25 miles on that warranty replacement before I decided to order one of these guys. Yeah. Mark Krieger, he knows what he's talking about when it comes to cam chain tensioners. Because this thing just saved this bike's life. I have been hating on this bike for so long because of the fucking rattle can spray paint sound it makes from the cam chain being so loose. But with this guy, it's the smoothest it's ever ridden. I'm actually starting to like this bike again. Good shit.